Hey everyone, it is Isaiah here, founder of the New Me YouTube ministry. I wanted to create these videos to explain the aftermath of Adam and Eve. Did you know people dislike or are wary of Yah scriptures referring to translations emphasizing Hebrew names like Yahweh, due to concerns about accuracy, doctrinal deviation, and the use of specific names, terms that differ from traditional Christian translations, often stemming from interpretations that challenge mainstream theology or perceived cult-like practices. Criticisms include inserting names not present in original Greek texts, introducing potentially inaccurate transliterations, like Yahshua for Yahshua, and promoting alternative understandings of Scripture that deviate from established Christian doctrine, especially regarding the nature of Jesus and God. Traditional view. The name YHVH Yahweh, Jehovah, was considered too holy to pronounce by ancient Jews, so Lord Adonai was substituted. Let us learn the true word. And never forget, you are a new creation in Ḥawwah. Let's begin.
First book of Aḍam and Ḥawwah. Adam and Eve 1 chapter 16 verse 1. After this, Aḍam and Ḥawwah continued to stand in the cave, praying and crying, until the morning dawned on them. Verse 2, and when they saw the light return to them, they refrained from being afraid, and strengthened their hearts. Verse 3, then Aḍam came out of the cave, and when he came to the mouth of it, and stood and turned his face towards the east, and saw the sunrise in glowing rays, and felt the heat thereof on his body, he was afraid of it, and thought in his heart that this flame came forth to plague him. Verse 4, he then cried and beat his chest, and he fell on the ground on his face, and made his appeal, saying, Verse 5, O Yahweh, plague me not, neither consume me, nor yet take away my life from the earth. Verse 6, for he thought the sun was Elohim. Verse 7, because while he was in the garden, and heard the voice of Elohim, and the sound he made in the garden, and feared him, Adam never saw the brilliant light of the sun, neither did its flaming heat touch his body. Verse 8, therefore, he was afraid of the sun when flaming rays of it reached him. He thought Elohim meant to plague him with it all the days he had decreed for him. Verse 9, for Adam also said in his thoughts that Elohim did not plague them with darkness, but he had caused the sun to rise and to plague them with burning heat. Verse 10, but while he was thinking like this in his heart, the word of Elohim came to him and said, Verse 11, Adam, get up on your feet. This sun is not Elohim, but it has been created to give light by day that I spoke to you about in the cave, saying, the dawn would come, and there would be light by day. Verse 12, but I am Elohim who comforted you in the night. Verse 13, and Elohim ceased to commune with Adam. Chapter 17 verse 1, then Aḍam and Ḥawwah came out at the mouth of the cave and went toward the garden. Verse 2, but as they went near the western gate, from which Satan came when he deceived Aḍam and Ḥawwah, they found the serpent that became Satan coming at the gate, and it was sorrowfully licking the dust, and wiggling on its breast on the ground because of the curse that fell on it from Elohim. Verse 3, before the curse the serpent was the most exalted of all beasts. Now it was changed and become slippery and the meanest of them all, and it crept on its breast and went on its belly. Verse 4, before it was the fairest of all beasts, it had been changed and became the most ugly of them all. Instead of feeding on the best food, now it turned to eat the dust. Instead of living as before, in the best places, now it lived in the dust. Verse 5, it had been the most beautiful of all beasts, and all stood speechless at its beauty. It was now abhorred of them. Verse 6, and again, whereas it lived in a beautiful home, to which all other animals came from everywhere, and where it drank, they drank also of the same. Now, after it had become venomous, by reason of Elohim's curse, all beasts fled from its home, and would not drink of the water it drank, but fled from it. Chapter 18 verse 1, when the accursed serpent saw Aḍam and Ḥawwah, it swelled its head, stood on its tail, and with eyes blood red, it acted like it would kill them. Verse 2, it made straight for Ḥawwah, and ran after her while Aḍam stood by and yelled, because he had no stick in his hand with which to hit the serpent, and did not know how to put it to death. Verse 3, but with a heart burning for Ḥawwah, Aḍam approached the serpent and held it by the tail. When it turned towards him and said to him, Verse 4, O Aḍam, because of you and Ḥawwah I am slippery, and go on my belly. Then with its great strength it threw down Aḍam and Ḥawwah and squeezed them, and tried to kill them. Verse 5, but Elohim sent a messenger who threw the serpent away from them and raised them up. Verse 6, then the word of Elohim came to the serpent and said to it, The first time I made you slick, and made you to go on your belly, but I did not deprive you of speech. Verse 7 this time, however, you will be mute, and you and your race will speak no more because the first time my creatures were ruined because of you, and this time you tried to kill them. Verse 8, then the serpent was struck mute, and it was no longer able to speak. Verse 9, and a wind blew down from the Shamayim by the command of Elohim, and carried away the serpent from Aḍam and Ḥawwah, and threw it on the seashore, where it landed in India. Thank you for listening to the live stream on my YouTube or Instagram, or my podcast on Spotify. See you next week.
Do not forget to write down what Elohim has dropped in your Ruach, and consecrate to that. Be strong, and never forget, you are a new creation in Yahweh.
Like and subscribe for more.